Okay, Spirit Child 1723, welcome back. This is going to be a reading for Gemini in the month of February, the love month, second month of the year. We're going to do a 9 card spread. I'm going to do 3 in the top row from Archangel Michael deck from Radley Valentine. I'm going to use 3 decks in the middle. One's a love deck, one's Crystal Angels, 1 Spirit Message, and then we're going to use the Romance Angels for the last row, 3 on the bottom. All right, Spirit, let's see. Gemini, month of February. Show me 3 cards for Gemini in the month of February. Got 2 coming out together. One more card for Gemini. Month of February, please. Thank you. One more card. One more card. I know you're in there somewhere. There you go. Okay. Take 1 from the Message of Oral. Message of Love Oracle deck. I'm sorry. Sometimes my analytical mind and other thing I'm trying to do gets topsy-turvy. All right, 1 card for Gemini, the month of February. 1 card from Gemini. There it is. There's 2. We're going to keep them. We're going to keep them. 1 Spirit Message card. Gemini, this one's popping out first. And 1 Crystal Angel card. I just got these. These are wild. Older deck, Doreen Virtue deck, but the artwork's like just great. I like it. Pops out there. This one's Jade. You got Jade for gemstone or energy. And then 3 from the Romance Angel deck. Widely used deck. You got cards popping everywhere, man. Gemini, huh? Let's 2 more for Gemini in the month of February, please. Thank you. 2 more, Spirit. Show me 2 more cards for Gemini. There's 1. Codependency. Beautiful. And getting to know each other. Okay. All right, Gemini. All right, in the top row, we got 43. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. All right, so this person's evolving, right, on their path, their spiritual side of them. And usually what happens is sometimes a lot of outside factors have to change, and sometimes your family ain't. Your family won't understand you. Some of the things that you used to do, you're just not going to be able to tolerate. Sometimes it falls into the diet. I'm still working on that because I got to follow a certain type of diet, but it needs improvement. So this is a good card of ascension. It's a 7-4-3. It's a 7 card. 4, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. I did that last time. Blossoming. Now's the time to make certain changes that you've been contemplating. So it's showing abundance. It's showing love. It's showing passion for whatever this person's doing or choosing. Showing a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care. This person looks truly content. You know what I mean? And it's almost like that a love flower just, coming out of her heart chakra because she's in her purpose. She's doing what she has to do. And then we have 11, which breaks down to 2. Embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Right? So 2 is 2 in the cycle is you've put energy, you made a decision and you put energy and you're committed to an idea or a path or changing something. That's usually what the 2 card says. Embrace the magical moment. And I get, it's showing a coin being drawn to this person, right? So there's either an idea or a change in work or some type of life change in environment or something. But I think this is more somebody stepping in their power. You know what I mean? They're showing the rise in their spiritual self. They're showing abundance of ideas, flow. And when you have flow, it includes all money, health, all of it. And this is showing that they've taken steps like to embark on a new journey. They've already made the decision and they put energy into it. All right, the message of love oracle deck, we got space. I need more time to think. So this is the other person, uh, Gemini. The other person is saying, need more time to think. And so this ain't saying anything's over. It's not saying anything's necessarily wrong, but this person is wants to contemplate and reflect on what they're doing with life, and then the relationship might only be a small part. This person might have other bigger life decisions they're trying to feel out and see where they stand with everything, maybe before they make a commitment to somebody. Showing female energy in this card. And then it says reflection. Now these came out together. Reflection along with space. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So this is talking about past tense, right? This is saying that somebody, a female energy, took space, reflected on stuff, and kind of got a different perspective. Now, what they do with that, I don't know. Maybe more will be revealed in that bottom row, right? But this is saying somebody took the space and time to reflect and they got more clarity on the situation and what they want to do with it. Okay. The message from spirit is seek. Purple card, spirituality. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. So this is the basis, whole principle of spirituality, right? Is that we contain source, but this is saying every living thing, plant, insect, even like, even wood that's been made into furniture carries energy from when it was living, and the people that use it. Again, through the heart, through the heart center is where you feel that connection to humanity, pets, environment. I just get this energy of reflection, just reflection, similar to what those other cards were pointing to prior, but more from a spiritual eye. You know what I mean? Seeing it from a spiritual eye. Maybe the same 3D problem, but kind of looking at it with peace from a spiritual viewpoint that we're all connected, right? Meaning, if I maliciously want to harm somebody, then I'm going to feel it too. You know what I mean? That's just the way. That's the way we're tied in this web. You can't go on the spider web and do a dance and not have the waves come back. So, from the crystal angels, it says Jade. It's Archangel Raphael. Really, the recovery of health and wellness is here. So it's saying someone's made improvement, in their physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. This is all of it. It's got the medical, staff in that, but I like that. I like the shade of green that's shown in the crystals. I like that. That's how I kind of, and slightly darker is how I picture Archangel Raphael's light or bandwidth or frequency, however you want to call it. But saying jade. So Gemini, maybe over the next couple months, jade's your crystal. If you want to try something out for healing, that might be your go-to. Okay, the bottom line. We're in February with Gemini. All right, first card says engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We had this card in the top row talking about personal development, spiritual ascension in this card. Then it's talking about the love life, um, ascending in this card. And when we were talking about abundance, I was saying that when this is in flow, it affects everything. It's not just like, okay, now my money's abundant. Usually, when you're free, spirit is free, and you're in the right vibration, usually it's like all that good stuff all at once, and it's usually easier to maintain as long as we're staying in that vibration. And look how happy this person is. I mean, with or without somebody, but in this case, it's saying that the love life is on target for Gemini in the month of February. It didn't happen that way for Taurus, but it has a card of codependency, so there's something to watch. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I get this as this is the viewer. This is the person we're doing the reading for. This ain't the other person. So it's just, you know, there's a certain amount of dependency you're gonna have on anyone in any type of relationship. Um, you know, Sometimes the sacral chakra is what's related to this getting unbalanced, right? Um, I don't know. That's real. That's like a real personal thing, and it might only be for some people. But they're just saying, to keep some behaviors in check. Here's my dig on the whole shadow side, kind of in a nutshell, right? We all have it, right? We all have a shadow self, but some people haven't, studied it or looked into it, and all we're trying to do is not spend too much time in that shadow self, in that you know that's what's going to get us out of balance, right? We all have it, and we're all going to go there, and sometimes it's needed for protection, sometimes it's needed for other things, but we don't want to live and dwell and make all our decisions out of that shadow self, because it's not going to keep our whole person happy. When it all, the whole cycle comes to pass, if everything was based on shadow, you're usually into having to do a lot of work to just maintain and have some decent vibration. So again, and I ain't trying to lecture, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but my goal was like to learn my shadow, learn when I'm in it, and to limit that the best I can. You know what I mean? And I got to ask for help. It doesn't always come from self-control or just discipline. Like I need to minimize it, minimize anything that would expose me to it, and then ask for help. And start over when I feel. You know what I mean? Start over. All right. So the last card is getting to know each other, Gemini. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it could be in the dating stage and just prior to engagement. Um, and this ain't for everybody, but that's the energy that's out here. It looks like, I'm going to say, a female energy separated, took time to sort their stuff out, and then now they feel more comfortable um, in this energy, getting to know the person further, possibly engagement, possibly just exclusively dating, possibly moving in together. I don't want to pigeonhole it, but yeah, this looks good, man. This looks good. It looks positive, and um, you know, I don't know. There's a lot good coming. I like this too. Embrace this magical moment. And like I said, this was in the past. It looks like that person already took their pause and they're still with you. So obviously you can move forward in that situation. Just keep an eye on the shadow self and the habits that come from that. So if you like anything, resonated with any of the reading, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to just do this as a service to give back to the from the teachers that some of them aren't here anymore, but the teachers that I learned from. And well, the computer's acting up a little bit, but when I figure out what's going on, I'll list the different people I studied with or whatever. It's not super important. But anyways, it's been a long time since I've been doing something like this, and I'm just trying to put some information out there for people that are trying to change and grow and ascend. So, love you guys all. Have a great February, and I'll see you next month.